Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams, Dry Twice. So in our previous episode we've explored this island and checked all the new locations. Talking to an old lady in the pool, we found Nora the Explorer, sister of Dora, who's possibly here, and some information about a couple of the islands that we need to go and explore. We're also going to need to develop a better raft, something with inflatables. I just realized I've got an inflatable. Let's go and put that on there now. But we need inflatables on our raft of some kind that that can help protect it from the reef, because we have a secret island that we need to get to. Let me see if this works. I can't believe I didn't think of that before. This? Boom. That
Aesthetically, this
works.
may not be the best shock protection, but as long as it works.
And we actually have this other one that's extra fluffy. Why didn't I think that was the use for these? Boy, I tell you.
The
Front and back.
provides perfect protection for one side of my raft.
So it's like I said, we're going to go rafting around and find some islands. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look of what our updates are. So we're still looking for the cavern on Gofuku Island. Swingle's record shows the information about that. We still got to figure out how to get Faith to the cosmic place, to the cosmic cave. But last time we also spoke to Bob Marley, and with that we've learned that the Cockburn's key is not in the grave. It's actually down in the lobby of the hotel, but the only way that she's going to give it to us is if we give her a keepsake from her ancestor. So we've got to find that. Gobbledygook is still not known, but I have a feeling, as I mentioned in the last one, that it's the G-spotted cave, or stone marker by the chasm. The G-spot next to the chasm. Anyway... we talked to the Muffington Keystone. We talked to Shawnee, who knows coordinates of the island at -20 and 3, which is actually what we're about to do right now. I need to get back there, but we have to have front and back flotation resistance, which we now do. I didn't even think about that was being the purpose of those. I don't know why I get information. It just skips me. Now we got to try to get up to the top of the volcano, but we could not do that, and that's what I was saying with Nora. But Nora is missing some of her stuff, and Dora happens to have those. So... she probably has them while she's searching for vagina dentata orchids on Gofuku Island. So more reason to go to the same place. So let's go ahead and check those islands. So now in here, we've got our island listing. So now we can like check when they pop up like that, like Muffington Island. Obviously this one up here looking like vagina. We got whatever this one is, probably Gofuku Island. I'm guessing that one of the ones more phallic looking is going to be that one. It's also this banana-shaped island, but none of these pop up, except for maybe this one. Nope. So only 2 of them pop up. Nonetheless, at -20 by 3, right here is a bunch of rocks, and should lead us to the island we were looking for earlier. And being that we have bumpers this time.
We survived the waves!
Nice.
I'm adding the island to the navigation app. Larry, I found something else about that ship graveyard in the file.
Really?
Apparently, Captain Muffington tried to stop the Marquis's plans, but some huge waves smashed his ship, the Unsatisfied, onto a reef. The ship sank as a result, with him aboard.
Which means that his keystone probably went down with him.
Understandable.
You might be able to find some more clues here on the island.
I hope so. Good to know. So we might actually start collecting some things while we're here. What do we have to check out here? Big ship?
I'm no sailor, but those big holes could be the reason they sank.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
What a load of junk.
Well, let's check the load of junk. There's a little R2-D2 head right by my feet.
Junk.
Right here. I think that's what that's supposed to be. They tend to, and there's a BB-8 in the background over here. Little Star Wars-y references. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can interact with this large ship. If not, we're gonna head up to the top of that phallic island.
Should I maybe push it back into the water?
Yeah, that might help. Let's go on to the rock. There's not much to look at down here, which is kind of a good thing, I guess. You know, actually, real quick, I'm curious, because there's been pixel hunt type things previously in this game. So before I go through and deal with that thing, let's see if actually clicking these does anything. Look at that. Oh no, that's a shipwreck. Dang, I was hoping it would, because Sometimes they have little jokes and things and hidden objects where you click them and it actually triggers an event of some kind. Anyway, back up here. What do we got? We got
It
mailbox.
says Clipcoin LLC, limited liability.
Okay.
I'm not a mailman.
And I still want to take a look at it. Not a mailman.
That looks like it's the parrot's feeding dish.
And that parrot looks pretty fucking rough.
Nasty-looking creature.
Let's go get killed by it.
Down, Polly.
Not Polly! Not Polly!
Yes, I know. You're not Polly. We already talked that out.
I don't think he's gonna let me walk right by.
Okay. We gotta find something to give it. What's that back there?
I can hear voices coming from the cave.
Okay. A cannon.
That one fired its last shot a long time ago.
Yeah, but, I mean, we make
I
things
even
work
keep my
again.
hands off weapons that obviously no longer work.
Okay. Well, we've got his food bowl. Come on. There we go. We got his food bowl.
That thing will probably bite my fingers if I take that.
And I believe you would. We're going to go ahead and mix some berries. Ooh, we don't know what these do. Let's go ahead and mix these together with the bread.
Those two things won't work together.
Dang. I was hoping they would. Interesting. We have no knowledge on what we got to do with this thing.
I've got a cracker for you.
Cracker? Cracker? Cracker?
Exactly. I'm all out.
Out! Out! Out!
You're not getting a cracker. If
Okay.
anybody tries to get in, you can eat them. That'll have to do for today.
Ah.
Do!
I don't think he's gonna let me walk right by.
Correct. Huh. Well, let's check the last option of conversation. Maybe it'll lead us to another clue.
Stop screwing around, you feathered devil.
Feather devil! Feather devil! You are!
He's as quick-witted as you are.
Quiet out there. We need to concentrate in here. The revolution of the international financial system cannot be disrupted.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna let me walk right by.
I'm going to try it anyway. Let me get in here.
That feathered devil will peck my eyes out if I try to get past it. No,
God
thank
dang
you.
it. All right, well, we got to figure out something to do with that. Well, in the meantime, then, we're going to have to go ahead and take a look at other islands. So at least we found that one that was hidden away here with its big penis shape on it. So we'll go ahead and check this one then.
Larry, Swingle had also collected some interesting
This is Gofuku
information
Island.
about this island.
I have to admit, I am curious.
Gofuku Island holds traces of a lost civilization. Swingle suspected that this cavern of cosmic cognition is located here somewhere.
Good to know.
However, this is also the island with all the death traps left behind by an ancient civilization.
Oh,
All right, well, thank you. Let's see what we have to take a look around at. Death traps. I'm not going to
I've
touch
never seen a
anything.
mushroom like that before.
All right, let's pick it up. Luminous mushrooms. Don't eat it, crazy bastard.
Maybe you can even eat it.
Do not
And
yet.
maybe you'll start to glow from within.
I wouldn't mind.
I believe it.
That must have been placed centuries ago.
Now, centuries later, it's taken. Let's see. What else? What else? We got a couple of... Oh, no. This is to go off into the dense jungle. And... Oh, there's a bush over here. Okay. Dense jungle to the right. Looks like we can probably walk behind a waterfall. Ooh, we got a few things to check out over here.
A thick bush. That's not the kind of bush I like.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can work on that. Looks like we got another
Those
stone
rings
slab.
look old.
And what's this here? A
A
lever.
lever for leverage.
Is this like a slot machine?
Nothing happened.
I bet it is. Whoa, that's got a lot of freaking symbol options here. I'm going to have to write down whatever I find symbol-wise, because there's so many of these here. It's almost like they're random. Can we get back down to the square spiral? Oh, not that square spiral. There we go. Ooh-wee. Okay. What else?
There's a hole in the rock.
There's a hole in my soul.
That's the way into the ancient ruins.
Okay, well that's everything here. Let me see if these combine, because obviously these work together somehow. You can tell.
Those
Don't have enough though to put them together, I bet. All right. Well, let's go into the jungle and check out what else we can find here. Also, let me see if I can walk behind this. Yeah, behind the waterfall. Cool. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. That was a thing. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to see if I can walk in the dense jungle first anyway.
Ah, here's the path the Marquis described.
Nice. Holy crap. Well, that's vagina dentata.
Still seems a little closed up.
I'll say. Oh, there's
That
our
must be
climbing
Nora's
equipment.
climbing gear.
Doors stacked over here.
I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
I'll take it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
I can do it myself. Thank you very much.
The orchid seems to like a lot of space.
By the look of it.
I like her outfit. Airy, appropriate to her surroundings, and practical.
How you doing, Dora?
Hey, would you be Dora?
Who wants to know?
I do.
I mean, who are you?
Larry. Larry Laffer.
And how does that help me?
I don't know. You asked.
I give up.
Yeah, right?
Don't worry, you get used to him.
Your sister says to say hi.
Thanks. Did she fall off something again?
No,
No,
but
not
she's
at all.
preparing to climb the volcano.
She
I
don't have
sure
our
hope that
equipment.
doesn't turn into a train wreck.
Have you seen a gold stone or a dead marquis lying around here anywhere?
No, I probably would have noticed both of those things.
Too bad.
It might be inside that thing, to be honest with you.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I came here to examine the ruins. They're one of my specialities.
Yep.
I more or less fell into it.
Into the job?
No.
Into a ruin.
I was on vacation in South America when I got separated from my group and fell into a pit. Landed right on top of this gold statue. Man, it hurt. Then I was constantly on TV and everyone said I was an explorer specialized in some sort of tombs. And since I had nothing better to do, I thought I'd just travel around and see if I could find some more.
And luck?
She's a
Not so
tomb raider.
far, but that statue made me rich, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, good for you.
I'm concentrating on plants now. They don't hurt as much when you fall on them.
Looks like falling seems to run in your family. I'm supposed to bring Nora her climbing equipment.
Yeah, I must have taken it by mistake. I'm
Mistake?
Such a mess
You already have a
sometimes.
backpack
I'll take
on.
it back to her once the orchid is bloomed.
Okay, so we got to figure out how to do that.
Is that the vagina dentata? Maybe I can help you get it to blossom.
Oh, you've heard of it? Yeah, it is.
I mean, it
Don't
looks
you dare
like
touch it. It's very
vagina
sensitive,
lips
and only the most empathetic and
vulva.
sensitive people should approach it. Otherwise, it will never bloom. And if it does, I want to be there to see it happen.
Yeah, you be careful.
Does it bite?
It's not a carnivorous orchid. Don't
All
worry.
right, I'm going to
Maybe I
say.
can help you to get that orchid to bloom.
That would be a magical moment. But only absolute experts should be present for that, like me. And you don't look the type.
But
You need a
I
dick.
know a lot about flowers. And bees.
Oh, yeah? Okay, then. There are many different orchids in the archipelago, but they are all extremely poisonous except for one species. You can bring me one of those, can't you?
Sure.
Of course.
I'm sure you also know that all the others are deadly. Just the slightest skin contact will kill you.
Okay.
That non-toxic orchid is blue, right?
If I say yes and the blue orchid is poisonous,
You would have really made a fool of me.
But I should have known that.
So, is it blue?
ugh,
Which flower do you want me to bring you again?
a specimen of the only orchid on the island that is not poisonous.
I'm going to have to do some research for that. I feel like I know that from somewhere.
How's your relationship with your sister?
We actually get along quite well, although there is a bit of rivalry. After all, we work in similar fields. I
Sorta.
think she could be a little more relaxed. She's always looking for the next big challenge. She should stop and smell the flowers along the way.
Like you.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you
See
for the
you later.
information. Oh, yeah. She's definitely Dora the Explorer. Let me touch this thing.
Hands off. It's very sensitive.
Okay. Let me touch its roots.
I better not touch the roots.
Okay. Roots.
That's fine, just the way it... That won't...
I feel like if we manipulate its lips, that would work. But either way, all right, let's go and check behind the waterfall on the Gofuku Island. Oh yeah, here we go.
But we can't get away from here.
Look at
I
it.
know. I feel the same way you do, in case you haven't noticed. But we can't just play LARP anyway.
And how are we supposed to do that without a game master?
We just
Awesome.
make it up ourselves.
Well, you gotta give me the
Have
joke
you
book.
ever made anything up yourself?
No. But being a game master can't be that hard.
You also said making a computer game wasn't hard.
Hey, and nobody told me you need an engine for that. And it was the publisher's fault anyway.
We didn't have one.
But they would have screwed everything up if we had found one.
Whatever. We need a game master. And game masters don't just fall from the heavens. Besides,
Here.
can't even enter the ruins.
We could play right here.
No, there's not enough atmosphere.
You know what? I've had enough. Yeah, we're out of here.
Hey,
Hello.
what are you two doing here? Are you selling iPhones in the jungle now? And did they make you wear those clothes?
Oh, damn, Finley. It's that weirdo from New Lost Wages.
Yeah, we all
move,
keep
Kyle.
running each other.
Maybe he won't notice us.
I'm already talking to you.
Damn, it didn't work.
Idiots.
What are you doing here on the island?
Well, there was
We
a
came here for the
Galactic Festival, yeah.
Festival. It was supposed to be a one-of-a-kind event. Galactic creatures, lots of action and music. They promised that nothing would be impossible.
And women.
Yeah, loads of stars were supposed to be here.
They weren't.
Total flop. No stars. We almost drowned.
And then there was
It's actually
the
a fairly
storm.
large amount of
All
women.
a total waste. But we found a few like-minded people here, and we thought, huh, let's do a LARP.
A live-action role play.
I know my way around LARPs.
Well, of course.
I used to do
it's
that when I
pretty
was younger.
obvious that you're doing one of your own about that old dance film.
Used to LARP Vampire the Masquerade in San Jose.
How does that LARP thing of yours work?
We experienced the wildest adventures in a world of fantasy. Each of us slips into a role, and the game master tells us what we experience.
That's it?
It's harder than it sounds.
A game master has to know exactly what they're doing.
Understandable.
Otherwise,
Hey, that's
It
fucking...
gets really
I
boring.
see Parrot Chow at the bottom of the screen there. I think we got everything we know. Oh, it's Fruit Loops, but I'm gonna assume that's gonna be Parrot Chow.
Hey, I could be your game master.
I just need to get a book.
You?
You don't look the type.
You have no idea just how much imagination I really have.
You just have to have enough for each of us here.
Of course.
But we also want to play in a location that's just perfect for us.
What do you have in mind?
We
Inside
want
the
to be
cave.
heroes and tackle deadly traps.
The more dangerous, the better.
You know
Perfect. You can
anywhere
do the
like
traps
that?
for me. Yeah.
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Well, let us know when you find it.
Yeah, when I find a place that has so many traps for me to get.
Have you seen a book of bad jokes around here anywhere?
Joe, we took one of those from the festival. A role-playing book went missing there. It sucks.
Can I have it?
Sure, we threw it away.
Threw it away.
Where?
Somewhere out there, outside the cave.
Oh, you son of a
Okay.
bitch. Throw it into the vagina dentata, because I have a feeling that's what it's going to be.
How come there aren't any women in your LARP?
They're just not interested in that sort of thing.
Oh,
None
it's
of
probably
them
in the
wanted
bush.
us to save them. We would have chained them up so nicely, they wouldn't even have had to say anything. Just sit there and look pretty. Like
Yep.
that was too much to ask.
Gotta be that Princess
Now,
Leia
we
type.
have to leave it all
Slave
to
Leia.
our imaginations.
Oh, I had to handle it that way myself when I was young.
I'm 29.
Still young.
I have to get going.
Alrighty then. So we got Finley and Kyle. We got Smoking Bear. Yeah, Smoky Bear technically. A red shirt who's probably gonna die somehow on here, and we've got William, but that's definitely Roger Wilco. He's even playing it outright. So let's take a look around and see what we can find from all
Dynamite.
this stuff.
No, candles.
I'll take some dino candles. What else? What else?
Candles always come in handy.
It's got to be dynamite, right? We got symbols on here, but I have a
look pretty
feeling that
old.
has to do with the wheels.
I can't change those.
And I bet they'll tell me. There's another stone slab.
Interesting artifact.
With the 3 of these together, with these 3 wheels combined,
I can't operate it the way it is. Something's missing.
what's missing is this wheel.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly.
This wheel.
The stone disc fits on there perfectly.
And this wheel. For almost I keep hearing a
stone
tune
disc
that's...
fits on there perfectly. Now it looks like all the discs are in place.
The music has like hints of LucasArts. I keep hearing hints of Indiana Jones in there. Oh, maybe I'm tripping. Let's check this device out. So I have a feeling I'm going to have to put some sort of thing on there to light up and be able to... Oh yeah, there's going to be so much silliness to this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be fiddling with on that, but I got to find out something, so...
Ancient device. Something can be placed there. The socket's secure now.
The socket's definitely got something going on with it. A light beam,
The light shines here, on this exact spot on the pedestal.
which I think is going to light something up, and I fiddle with those, and it's going to tell me the 3 symbols to open up the door on the other side of the island, which was what makes the most sense.
There's a parrot on the package. I have absolutely no idea why it would like fruit rings, but
Let's try it. That might be all I need to go talk to the other guy on that island. Wait a minute,
especially good with milk.
we got a pin of some kind. Permanent marker.
Black felt tip pen.
Nice. Take that.
How useful.
Yeah. These guys are full of useful stuff. All right, let's start with Roger Wilco over here. William.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer. And you look like... a brain surgeon.
What? What on earth gave you that idea? I'm a janitor.
Quite
that would have
obviously.
been my next guess.
I will comply.
That works too.
Interesting name you have there.
Roger
Thank my
Wilco.
parents for that.
What were their names?
Reese and Eve.
Comply. Reese comply. Eve's comply. No, that don't work.
So what do you do as a janitor?
You
Save the
know,
world?
Cleaning services.
Do you work at a school or something?
No way. I'm a freelance janitor. If the dirt gets bad and you just don't know, who you gonna call?
Will comply. Roger
You
Wilco,
know
but
it. Will comply gets everything clean. I can yell at school children, tenants, or employers too if that's what the client wants. Costs extra though.
huh?
How'd you end up here?
I was looking for a new professional challenge, so this galactic festival came along at the perfect time. So I thought, hey, why not apply in the corresponding costume? So I made this one myself, got the job, and, well, I'm sure you saw how that turned out. Now I don't know how to get back to new lost wages, and somehow I ended up with these guys. They told me that they needed more players for their LARP. I've never done anything like that before. But I'm flexible.
There you go. You're definitely. I mean, you look perfect for the role.
And in this LARP, you are what?
An intergalactic janitor, of course.
Isn't that a little unimaginative? Isn't a LARP about slipping into completely different roles?
But why should I completely abandon my innate abilities? Besides, a mop is a weapon not to be underestimated. It's kind
That's
of
true.
like the Swiss Army
Have you
knife
seen
of cleaning
UHF?
equipment.
I
Stanley
have been to a lot
Spadowski.
of places, but it wasn't until I arrived on this island that I truly understood the word special.
What?
Not
listen
special.
to
They're
her.
smart as fuck.
She has a problem with men like us who have extraordinary gifts.
Yeah, if you want to call them that.
As Game Master, I can offer you a great story.
Really? Can I clean up in there too? Really? The best would be if it takes place in a filthy dump where I have to make a heroic effort to clean up. Is there anywhere like that around here?
Actually, yeah.
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
Good. Then let me know.
Once I find the perfect location, which I have a
Over
feeling is
and
going to be at
out.
that junkyard place, they can have these guys. No, well, it's got to be somewhere on this island. Let's talk to Smokey. He was in the last game as well, along with Finley and them.
Hey, Smokey Bear, you're here too.
Larry Laffer. Redshirt, this is the man I was telling you about, who opened my eyes to the great truth.
Oh, it's an honor. I hope I too may experience an awakening like that.
What have you been up to, Smokey?
Not so loud. They have microphones everywhere. If I'm not careful, they'll track me down again.
Oh, right.
I had to leave New Lost Wages in a hurry because they picked up my scent. They were everywhere. The man on the bus who kept looking at me, the ticket machine was watching me, and then there was this cat. It was in league with them. I then went to Louisiana for a conference on the secret world conspiracy. That's where I learned so many more hidden truths. 111. That's where I also received a flyer for a galactic festival here on this island. There were supposed to be lectures about the aliens who landed here a long time ago and founded a high culture. Supposedly, they hid their profound knowledge about mankind here. A place where you can discover the final insight into yourself.
They make him out to sound like he's a bit of a stoner, but he wasn't. In the first game, if you haven't watched those, he was a guy who was normal and hipster, was smoking a vape pen. We needed that vape pen, but he was also worried about chemtrails and stuff like that. Oh, we turned him into, he was normal, but we turned him into a bit of a nutbag in regards to conspiracies after showing him some conspiracy theory stuff, which then the tinfoil hat made him happy enough to be able to give us the vape pen because he thought it was helping him. And then, but only if we could switch him for something else. And now he smokes cigarettes, wears his tinfoil hat, and he's fucking crazy.
I heard about that, too.
That's what I'm saying. There must be something to it. Anyway, the festival was a disaster. I don't know who organized it, but nothing worked. But at least I met these other folks who are organizing a LARP. Don't tell them. But I think they actually believe it's just a game. And that's when it's the path to true self-discovery.
That's the way it works.
Who calls their kid Red Shirt?
We didn't want to bother to think one up first, and then have him drop dead anyway.
What?
That's what those two guys over there said. I have no idea what they meant either.
But I'm an important member of the crew. We agreed on that.
I don't understand any of this, but those two seem to know what they're talking about.
My real name is Captain Dickard.
Whatever. Anyway, we're here for a LARP.
Captain Picard.
What's supposed to happen in this LARP?
I want to find traces of an ancient civilization. They could be behind the current conspiracy.
And I expect an interstellar adventure. Alien races with whom we can live in peace. A real step forward for mankind. Wisdom and peace.
Earlier, you said something
Everybody
about
wants
wanting to
something
kick some
different.
alien ass.
For purely dramaturgical reasons, of course. Besides, I'd really like to experience a fist fight against a lizard man, where he shreds my shirt and everyone sees my muscles.
Lizard man? Where? I never should have thrown my old tinfoil hat in the trash. This new one is crap.
Of course, it can't be a first contact, because that would require following a different directive.
Where are the lizard men?
Easy, Smokey, easy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any.
It's all a game,
It
man.
means that they're well hidden.
But without a game master, nothing's gonna happen.
All right,
Those
I get
two
it.
bozos over there know exactly how this should work.
Okay.
I could be your game master.
You think this is something for you?
Well, it will be once I get the right book.
Try, as long as I can fight Lizard Man, but we also need the perfect setting. Did you find something?
Not yet.
I have to find the perfect location for the LARP first.
We'll wait here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be on the same island.
See
I
you
have to
later.
assume it will be because these guys aren't going to want to travel. Let me get one last conversation bit with the guys, with Finley and Kyle.
No, I have no idea why he's dressed up as a giant worm. And no, I don't want to know.
Well, it's Star Wars.
I'm pretty sure he's dressed up as a bat.
You know, he's dressed up as his little assistant. I mean, he should recognize it considering the toy that we had, the Slave Leia toy that we gotten before. Okay, cool. We've covered everything from them. We covered everything from these guys. We have a few new items in our inventory.
Candles ready for use.
I guess I could be using
Black
that.
and inedible.
Indelible.
There's a parrot on the box.
Okay, let's see. Let's try to use these candles here.
Better not.
Okay.
Those. That's fine, just the way... That won't...
Okay. Maybe I don't have anything in my inventory right now ready for this. Thought I did, but I guess not. Alright. Let's head out from behind the cave. I believe we got to find a way into that bush, first of all. That's going to be something. I think that's where he said where they dropped the book that I need, which is very frustrating. I know that whatever's going on in there has something to do with these 3 symbols, which is going to have something to do with opening this door. Tentacle, octopus sponge flipping off. Let me go check that out. I'll go back behind the waterfall. I think we've got to find a way to reflect light, and we need like a mirror or something. A reflective surface, maybe? I don't even know. Let me check all my stuff against this. Alrighty. Well, we've done all the exploration we can. There's probably nothing we can do now. I know I'm going to need something reflective, and I just don't think we have the items in here. But we've collected everything from 2 of the islands that we can. I think I have something that'll help for that parrot on the previous one, if that makes sense in video game logic. So we're probably going to head back to that island on the next one, and then we're going to also head to Muffington Island. Hopefully not get captured by the, well, maybe get captured, but hopefully not by the lesbian cannibals there, and see if there's anything else that we can collect from that place, because now that we can land there, we should be able to do some exploration. So, either way, I hope you guys have been enjoying this, and if you have, then I will see you all in the next episode of Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams, Dry Twice. Have a great day. Oh, hey. I see that you guys are done with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, you can see another one over here on the right-hand side. And, of course, we've also got one on the left as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.